Hello, welcome to a metal beer review. This will be number 8. I actually just did a um, Imperial Stout review, and it didn't go so well. It will be number 60 if you're um, into watching that. But anyway, I picked this beer up this past weekend when I was up in the Chicago area. This is Surly Brewing's Todd the Axeman. They're out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. I did not know that this beer was as high rated as I just did after doing the research on it. It was kind of expensive. It was $17.99 for a 4-pack, 16-ounce cans. But anyway, this gets a beer advocate score of 99 uh, in their world class range, and an average user rating of 4.49 out of 5 out of 1,873 ratings. Gets a rate beer score of 100 overall and 100 in the style out of an average user score of 3.99 out of 5 out of 231 ratings. And this is actually on their top 50 American IPA list. It's number 23, so that's pretty good. And it gets an Untappd score of 4.28 out of 5 out of 30,623 ratings. It's 7.2% alcohol by volume. I believe it's on the can somewhere. I'll find out here in a minute. Yep, it's on the can. 65 IBUs. According to Rate Beer, it's 216 calories. And it was canned on May 12th, 2016, and it's July 1st, so about 6 weeks old. So it's not ridiculously fresh, but it's nowhere near the end of its shelf life either. That would be about in the Stone and Joy Buy time frame. I think got 37 days on that. So I don't know this guy's band. I know he is in a band, and they brewed this originally with Amger something over in Denmark, and I don't remember if that was the 1349 ale I had done or not, but the description on the back of the can: Amager, Amager brewery in Denmark named this beer after our head brewer and metal guitarist Todd Haug, Haug. They collaborated to make an IPA with hop character as intense as a thrash metal guitar. Golden Promise malt provides a blast beat background to the screaming citrus notes created by overdriven amounts of Citra and Mosaic hops. Pour this in a tulip glass and let the aromas and flavors assault your senses. Brewed and canned by Surly Brewing Company, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. Artwork by Simon Hartvig, I think. I'm not sure. But really cool artwork on the can. I will probably keep this can, and I'm not really into keeping cans and bottles, but it's pretty damn cool. I do have all my other metal beer review things, I think. Most of them, anyway. So, anyway. It's so nice whenever you open a beer and it stays in the can or in the glass or bottle or whatever. Got a little water in it where I rinsed it out. Oh well, it'll be alright. I'll pour it a little more aggressive than that. Try to get a little bit on it. Very pretty, very cloudy. It's kind of like pineapple juice or something. Does have a few little floaties in it, and I noticed when I drank the one the other night that it did as well. Very citrusy. Orange, mango, pineapple. It smells very, very nice. very nice. Let's give this a try. Very citrusy. Flavors I mentioned in the nose are definitely on the palate. Not very bitter at all. Very easy drinking for, let's say, 7.2%. It is kind of heavy. It's not, you know, like drinking like an all-day IPA or something. It is a little bit heavier, but it is very pleasant. This actually tastes a little bit different, maybe than the one I had the other night. I was getting kind of like an off flavor in it, and this is a lot better. So. Pretty good. I'm gonna finish this and I'll listen. I'm just listening to some metal. I don't know what I'm gonna listen to, but I'll come back and let you know what I think. Well, I'm back. I looked up the band that Todd I'm gonna say Hogg because there was a girl that I went to school with named Danielle Hogger, and her name was Hauger. So, sorry, sir, if you're watching this, and I'm mispronouncing your name, but band called Power Mad, and they've been around since the early 80s, and they've had 2 albums. One was in 1989, and I think the other one was in 2015. So my hat's off to them for you know, keeping up playing music and stuff. They had a big hiatus, but I'm glad to see that they're back making music again. And I was going to listen to some of their music, but our internet is not working very well this evening, at least as far as uploading YouTube videos, so I'm not going to get around to it today, but I will in the future. Got a little bit of this beer left, and it is really good. Like the other night, I don't know, I just was getting an off flavor in it, but it might have, who knows? You know, there was a lot more sediment in that beer, though, than is in this one. There was a lot of floaties in that beer, and this one there's not near as many. So maybe that's a difference. Maybe, who knows? But I'm pretty impressed with this, to be honest with you. This is a very juicy, refreshing beer. Not overly bitter. You get some apricot in there too. Definitely. Guys, I'm going to step up and give this beer a 7 out of 7, which is my A+. This is an excellent IPA. A little bit pricey. And I didn't drive up there for this beer, but I was glad to, in this tiny little town called Round Lake, Illinois, about 40 miles north of Chicago. It was just a neat little place. If I didn't have to drive through Chicago to get there, I'd go back. Like, it just seemed like a really cool little town, and I really enjoyed the half hour or so that I was in it, if that. It seemed really cool, and anyway, I'm glad I found this beer, and I'm glad I got to try it, and yeah, 7 out of 7 for me, and I thank you for watching, and just keep listening to metal music. Got Summer Slaughter coming up, going to Cleveland. That's July 31st. We have there July 30th. Really excited. Check out my friends PJ and Adam's beer reviews. They have a great dynamic. Awesome watching them. If you go to my subscriptions, I think you can do that. See who I'm subscribed to. Adam Griffith. Look him up. Check out him and my buddy PJ's beer reviews. And yeah, do that. And listen to metal and drink beer and get fucking drunk. get fucking drunk. I do have a slight buzz off these or off this beer, so forgive me for being an idiot. And yeah, come back and check out my Imperial Stout videos. That's all I do on my regular beer reviews. So yeah, thank you for watching.